Round 2 in the 2025 through 26 series between the Linn-Benton Roadrunners and the Portland Panthers set to begin soon here in Albany, Oregon. Into the broadcasting booth atop the bleachers, I'm Nik Munoz, and thank you for tuning in to KBVR TV. Today's matchup is between two programs looking to stay above 500 and avoid the bottom of the NWAC conference. Both teams here have really struggled beyond the arc, with LB averaging a three-point percentage of 22.1 and Portland averaging 19.4. Someone needs to step up soon and knock down some of those threes. Both teams needing to limit their turnovers is another important factor. Portland leads with an average of 21.1 turnovers per game, and the Roadrunners aren't too far behind, averaging 17.9 turnovers per game. The last time both teams squared up in Portland, LB took the win 76-67. We'll see if they can keep their winning streak here tonight against Portland. Over the last 5 matchups, Linn-Benton is 2-3 in those series, with the last 2 games coming from a point combined differential of 12, winning one and then losing another. They currently sit on a 1-game losing streak. In our last broadcast, the Roadrunners lost to the Clackamas Cougars 88-40. The Panthers fell short as well against the Cougars, losing 96-36. Both teams struggled to keep up the pressure in their respective losses. So tonight, we'll see which team can bring said intensity. Both teams are head-to-head for rebounds, averaging 28 rebounds per game. The Panthers have their 6-foot center, Yukuda Amadi, who's second in the conference for blocks with 11 in total on the season and averages 8 boards per game. Linn-Benton will need to keep an eye on her. Off the Roadrunners starting lineup today is Sadie Wendricks, out with a sickness. The team's leading shooter, averaging 21.8 points per game, and the second leading scorer in the conference, is going to be a huge hole. It will be a massive blow to their starting lineup without her in there. It's going to be a major thing to keep an eye on. We'll now send you over to our sideline reporter, Astrid Keusey, who had a chance to talk to Linn-Benton's head coach, Leslie Reinecker. Astrid.
Like you said, I have a chance to talk with Leslie. We are finishing up the national anthem right now. I will talk to Leslie so soon. Both of these teams seem pretty evenly matched going into this game, especially looking at those turnover rates. Is there anything you guys are working on during practice to try to minimize those turnovers here today?
You know, we're just trying to get better a little bit at a time. So yes, of course, taking care of the ball is very much something on our mind, and we're working on our passing. We're working on moving for each other constantly, and just looking at situations, doing better in terms of decision making in making those passes.
Is there anything you are telling your girls specifically tonight to try to get them, in the right mindset?
Well, right now we've got the Super 7, so we are all about playing together, playing hard, and just getting after it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leslie. Nick, back to you.
Thank you, Astrid. And with that, the matchup is set. The Roadrunners looking to rally and protect home court against the visiting Portland Panthers. 2 teams, 1 goal. Stay alive and make some noise within this conference. And now we will be right back after this quick break and bring you tip-off here on KBVR TV. KBVR TV as we await the opening tip-off. And the Panthers are able to begin first with the possession in hand. At the top of the corner. Trying to find someone open. Pass back out in the top. Henderson. Back to Ariana. Throwing low under the paint. Attempting to drive. No good. Rebounded by the Roadrunners. Low pass. And are able to switch sides of the court. Good initial defensive stop there by Linn-Benton. Fielding it is Wagger. Out to Loitz. Back to Gray. Corner 3, no good. Will attempt to drive for it. Deflected and turnover. Panthers are able to keep the score 0-0. Back-to-back possessions. Back-to-back scoreless bouts for both teams. Portland with possession now. Henderson. Back to Rowland. Rowland one-on-one, back to Henderson. Looking to find something open. Henderson, low pass off the leg of a teammate, and it rolls out of bounds. Off the legs of Claudia Areno. As the Roadrunners will field it back. Wagner out to Gray. Back to Wagner. Wagner Top of the corner, taking the three, and no good. Able to be recovered, loses it for a moment, but they're able to keep it alive. Back to Areno, switching sides. High pass to Henderson. Back to Areno, one-on-one. Lydia Gray on her, down to the paint. Good initial tap. Great stand-up defense there. Anna Castine with the deflection, and the Linn-Benton Roadrunners are able to switch possession. Up, no good. The attempt at easy points there by Isabella Loitz, no good, and we still have a 0-point game here in the first quarter with under 7:50 ticking. Reno to Rolland. One-on-one with Wagger. Rolland out to Henderson. Henderson drives, goes for the layup, no good. We are still scoreless. Switching sides is Steen with possession. Wide open three attempt is no good. Possession switches again. Wagger's high three is no good. Henderson driving, corner attempt is in. The first points of the day are up and in. Claudia Areno sinks the first two of the evening. Under 7 minutes and some change remaining. Portland up 2-0. Roadrunners with possession now. Steen. Out to Loitz. Back to Wagger. Loitz trying to find something. Wagger now drives. Short pass to Steen. No foul, going for the high shot as the clock expires. No good, airballs it. It will be a turnover to Portland. And the Roadrunners leave their last possession scoreless. Closing in on 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 0-2 game still. The Panthers looking to add to that deficit. Rolland loses the ball for a moment. Excuse me, that was Emily Henderson with possession. And the refs will call a foul. The Panthers will hold on to possession. Inbounding here. Out to Rolland, immediate turnover. Attempted to get it to her teammates, stepped right into it was Lydia Gray. Back out to Loitz. To Bateman, high attempt for the three is no good. Good initial effort there by Nalia Wagger, but it does fall short. Quick switch of the court. Wide open three attempt for the Panthers is no good, off the rim and out of bounds. Emily Henderson attempted her own long three, but it does not land. Inbounding for Linn-Benton here. Steen to Wagger, back to Steen. Steen attempting to drive, goes up and gets it. The first points of the day off the backboard, and it's a 2-all game here. Under 5.5 ticking. Nearly loses it out of bounds. Reagan Rolland, low pass, and it's out. Attempted to get it into her teammate, and it will result in a turnover for Portland, as they will now await possession, as we do have a few sub-ins here for Linn-Benton. Corner three is no good, off the rim. Good attempt there by Areno. Switching sides fast here. Steen to Gray, into the paint, too high, off the backboard. Good initial attempt there by Zoe Howard. 5'11" freshman power forward is head to the line for her attempts after the foul. On her first attempt, it's good and up, and the Roadrunners take their first lead of the game. One more remaining for Howard. Gray and Steen on the rebound, and it's good. 2-point swing, this time in favor of Linn-Benton, 4-2. A little under 5 here to go. To Rollin. One-on-one with Wagner, tries to drive it. Attempted the corner three, goes over in the paint. Turnover to Linn-Benton. Good initial attempt there, but it results in Linn-Benton taking a shot here, no good, and an immediate switch to Portland. Areno drives, directing her teammates to get to under the paint. Rollin to Scheringhausen, who attempted to get it. Areno gets the rebound, no good, whistles. And you can hear some aggravated fans in the stands here as they will send Portland to the line, as we will have a timeout. An initial attempt for the Portland Panthers to get them onto the rim, and it's no good, as we will now see both teams head to the sideline to discuss how this opening half has gone. And when you look at both teams' comparisons, it has been a low-scoring affair. It's very impressive how both teams have kept it so low-scoring. Both teams only 1 apart in total rebounds, Portland with 7 to Linn-Benton 6. However, when it comes to blocks, steals, and fouls, Linn-Benton has led in all categories 2-0 in blocks, 1-0 in steals, both each having a foul, as we've now seen only 2 free throw attempts by both squads. Linn-Benton, of course, is 2 of 2. We will see Portland soon following this timeout. As for the Portland Panthers, they are 0 of 2 on their three-point attempts. Linn-Benton is 0 of 5 on their three-point attempts. Every long attempt on the day for the Roadrunners has completely dinked. And as for the Panthers, they've only taken a few shots every once in a while and has not resulted in anything productive. They're only 2 points on the day off of a simple layup. Linn-Benton, 1 of 8 from field goals. The same for Portland. They're both 12.5% on the day in shooting, 1 of 8 on the day in total field goals. The reason Linn-Benton currently leads on 2 is, of course, Zoe Howard sinking her 2 free throw attempts to make it the 4-2 game, and this is already off to a low-scoring affair, much different from their last matchup, as we will now see both teams break away from their timeouts. And we'll see Claudia Areno attempt to head to the free throw line to possibly tie up this matchup. Checking in now is Areno. 4:40 left in the first quarter of this one. Linn-Benton leading by 2, 4-2. As the head ref will now adjust. Making some adjustments at the scoring table is the head ref. They've yet to have blown it live. I think they're trying to figure out something on the officiating side of things before they let their free throw attempts go here. Curious to see what they're going to call here. Both teams have been relatively clean when it comes to fouls. They've both had 1 each, but they've both resulted in leading their teams to the free throw line. Linn-Benton took advantage of theirs. Let's see if Portland can. Areno, 2 unprotected free throw attempts. First one is good. 1 point swing now for the Roadrunners, looking to tie it. Claudia Areno. It's up and no good. And the Roadrunners hold on to their 1 point possession, 4-3, as they await the inbounding attempt. And they will now send Wagner to the line to have her unprotected free throws, as her first one is up and good. And now They will have the inbounding attempt. Up by 2, 5-3, the Roadrunners over the Panthers here in the Linn-Benton Activities Center in Albany, Oregon. Wagger attempted the fake crosser. Out to Gray. Inbounds to Steen, attempting the corner 3 and gets it. Monty Bateman, the long attempt, is able to make this an 8-3 matchup with only a little bit under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Out to Doherty. Back to Orisamani. Drives, doesn't get the layup. Good initial block by the Roadrunners. Even if it is out on them, it prevents the points. Good initial stand there by Annika Steen to deflect the initial drive. Inbounding now, Areno. One-on-one with Gray. Low pass. Drives, leans the shoulder, no good, off the rim, too high. And the Roadrunners are able to recover. Steen switches side fast, loses the ball, recovered by her teammate. Wide open atop. The 3 is no good. Great initial attempt there by Lania Bateman, but they're able to recover. Bateman now attempts to get the 2 and no good. Bateman's 3 for 0, Bateman's 2 for 0. And the inconsistent shooting on the day for both squads continues. As they now try to adjust the basket net before inbounding. 3:30 remaining. Linn-Benton beginning to take command of this one. Good deflection and great attempt to keep it in bounds by Steen. Wagger drives, layup too short. Steen with another great recovery is able to keep it alive. Could have attempted the 3, but instead loses it. And there will be a foul called. Interesting play there by Zoe Howard, wide open. Could have cracked open a book before deciding to take the 3, but doesn't. Had all the time in the world with no pressure in her face, but decided to pass it, and it results foul. Howard now inbounding. Out to Steen. To Wagger, directing traffic, back to Steen. She attempts her own 3 now, no good, off the backboard, recovered by the Panthers. Quickly switching sides. Fans want a foul on that little shove. The refs won't blow the whistle. Doherty, one-on-one with Howard. Back to Rollin. Hot potato here by the Panthers. Everyone gets a hand on it, and no good, off the rim. Last person to touch it, Abby Scherenhausen, isn't able to get it in. It remains an 8-3 game with under 2.5 in the first. Off the backboard, no good. Annika Steen got low to go up. And they will call a foul. Steen will head to the free throw line. Steen's first attempt, no good.
It's okay. It's okay, breathe. Easy now.
Attempt number 2. Up and good. And the Roadrunners, one away from hitting double digits in this first quarter. 9-3 game. Clock starts with under 2:28 to go. Reno. Out to Rollin. Going for the high 3, no good. Wagger is able to recover. High pass, good deflection. Excellent defense by Bregan Rollin to get her hands up and prevent the initial 2, but she does in fact draw the foul. And the Roadrunners will head to the free throw line. First attempt is good. Off the rim, off the backboard, and in. And Annika Steen takes it. Steen. Good. Another one in like nothing. And the Roadrunners are up 11-3. Some quick sub-ins here for Portland as Rollin will inbound and switch sides. Rowland attempts to get a low pass off, loses it for a moment. Some confusion by Portland leaves Linn-Benton with a huge opportunity to cut the lead. Steen off the backboard and in. And the Roadrunners continue to pile on. 13-3, 10-point swing for the hosting Roadrunners. Rowland 101 foul. And the Panthers continue to get themselves into foul trouble here early on. Number 4 of the day. Portland with possession. Hollingsworth out to Rowland. Rowland trying to set up some plays here. No foul called on the push-off. High three, no good. Is able to recover her failed three. Goes for the rebound and no good off the backboard. Quick switch by Bateman to the other side of the court for Linn-Benton. Bateman, high, slow pass is easily picked off and taken away by Emily Henderson. And the Portland Panthers are able to present a scoreless possession. Out to Rowland, wide open. Will not decide to take a shot. Seeing if she can get an easier layup here. Back to Henderson, directing traffic. Loses the ball for a moment. Will be recovered by Linn-Benton. Off the backboard, no good. Went in for a moment. Lania Bateman had nearly an easy rebound, but it bounces out. Visibly frustrated, she runs back to her side of the court. One-on-one now with Henderson. Henderson drives. Back to the top. Rowland trying to direct. Loses one Roadrunner for a sec. Runs into a trio, and there's a foul called. And Coach Rainiker on the sideline is very happy with said call. There'll be a turnover. And with 5 seconds left, the Roadrunners looking to possibly get off one Hail Mary three if they can. Clock starts. Up, no good. Initial good attempt there by Laney Bateman to add on to their high lead to take a 16-3 lead. But nonetheless, the Linn-Benton Roadrunners up 13-3 over the visiting Portland Panthers. We will be right back after this short break and these messages on KBVR TV.
It sounds like this.
It's a dance floor, DJ, can you turn me up? Everybody in the club, go and put your hands up.
Welcome back to the Linn-Benton Activity Center here in Albany, Oregon, as the hosting Linn-Benton Roadrunners with a 10-point lead, 13-3 over the visiting Portland Panthers down from P-Town, currently trailing behind the Roadrunners. I'm Nik Munoz, and welcome back to KBVR TV, all by my lonesome here in the broadcasting booth. We have a good one for Roadrunners fans today as they have a commanding lead to start this one. To begin the second, the Panthers with possession. Rowland trying to find an open person, cannot. It will be a carry. And now the Roadrunners will inbound here. Gray out to Bateman. Back to Gray. To the corner is Wagger. Pump fakes, back to Bateman. Into traffic, good initial catch. The corner three is up and no good, out on the Panthers. Good initial aggression there by Linn-Benton to attempt the corner three, as they want to continue to hang on and extend to this lead. High pass is good for the rebound, and a long scoring drought is finally able to be broken by the Portland Panthers, as they're able to get the and one following the initial points. 5-13 game, 9:22 left here. To the line, Bregan Rolland with her first attempt, up and good off the backboard. 6-13 game. Wagger with possession. Out to Steen. Tipped out on the Panthers, but good initial defensive attempt there by Claudia Areno. Out to Bateman. Wide open, Steen tries to get it low in the paint, drives, good defense and good rebound by the Roadrunners. As Evelyn Hollingsworth, number 33, right there in the mix of it, deflecting and playing great defense to force no points, but it is all for naught, as Linn-Benton still gets a free throw attempt. It is no good on their first attempt. Isabella Loitz going for attempt number 2 now. Loitz up and no good. Rolland will inbound here. Out to Reno, drives, makes 2 people miss and gets it. Nice move by Claudia Reno. She's been having herself a night. Leading scorer on the day for the Portland Panthers. Out to the corner. High pass out to a wide open Bateman. She'll go for the 3 and get it. What an attempt there by the Roadrunners. They finally get their long-awaited high 3 and are able to go up 16-8 with under 8.5 to go in the second quarter. With possession, the Panthers need a quick answer here. Low pass. Fakes the 3, drives. High attempt off the rim. Recovered by the Roadrunners. Scooped up off the ground. Wagger. That's a Steen. Back to Wagger. Wagger into a heavily covered group of Panthers there with Loitz. The attempt is up and no good. Loitz kicked it back out to Lonnie Bateman. And it will fall short. Panthers waiting to inbound here. Marino trying to switch court now. Over to Henderson. Marino with possession here. Henderson. Portland needs something. Low pass. Scheringhausen tries to drive, go up for it, no good. Recovered by the Roadrunners. High pass to a wide open Bateman. Too easy. Beautiful assist there by Wagger to Bateman. And it's a 10-point game once more, 18-8 in favor of the Roadrunners. Driving attempt here. The layup, no good. And they will call a foul on it. Jalen Arosamina to the line. Rosamina's first attempt is up and no good. One more remaining. Attempt number 2 is good. 9-18 game. 7:09 remaining. Gray to Loitz. Loitz drives, deflection, recovers. Two bigs on her, and Loyce gets the foul. And it will be on Portland. Looked like Loyce was going to get it for sure, but she doesn't. The call goes in favor of the Portland Panthers. Looked like it was named a carry. Took too many steps there without dribbling. Royce with possession. Fakes the kick. Back to Royce. Nice step. Drives for it. No good. Recovered by Loyce. And that's a foul. And now, Wagger and Steen will connect. They have been by far playing the longest of the night for the Roadrunners. The attempt is good. Nalia Wagger able to add on to her already busy night. She has played a lot for this team, and it has paid great dividends as they now lead 20-9. The attempt is no good. Quick rebound by Areno, no good as well. Kept in bounds by the Roadrunners. Gray, quick pass to Bateman. Two players collide. And my goodness, it will be a call for the Roadrunners. Losing possession, now switching to the Panthers. This audience is not happy with the call, but it looked like there was too much action in the midst of that one, and the refs will call it in favor of Portland. As it will be no good after the initial dive by Rolland, and the minor assist by the refs will not pay out. Bateman attempts the high three, no good, recovered. Quickly taken away. Great initial attempt by Lydia Gray. Out to Loyce. High two, no good. Recovered once again by Gray. Fielded by Lloyd. Short pass out to Steen. Back to Wagger, directing her people around. Bateman to Steen to Wagger. High three is good, sinks it. Nalia Wagger. Perhaps another great to wear the number 23 in the game of basketball. 23-9, under 4:50 here. It's the Linn-Benton Roadrunners with the commanding league as Ryland's attempt is good. And Bregan Rolland is able to sink that one and head to the line following the and one. And now a timeout. (23-11) game here as the Linn-Benton Roadrunners lead over the Portland Panthers in a game that has been pretty messy to start by both teams. However, it has been a pretty fun one so far to compare. The big thing to keep an eye on, of course, is how both teams are handling themselves in the foul department. Portland Panthers have 7 to Linn-Benton 6. And as for the total rebounds, both teams have been playing good around the rim, with Linn-Benton leading the way with 20 to Portland 17. They've been close. A big part of that, of course, did come within that first quarter where it was a low-scoring affair for both teams. Big reason for that is that Portland has not been taking their shots very well. 4 of 22 on field goals for the night, 18.2%. They are 0 of 5 on their threes and 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, Linn-Benton is 6 of 9 from the free throw line, 3 of 14 on their 3 attempts, and 7 of 27 from the field goal range. A big part of why they are leading is because they've been so effective at the free throw line and because they've made their shots similar amount to Portland count more whenever they have taken them. That and that they have done a good job of keeping the turnovers out of hand. 4-8 turnover ratio favoring the Roadrunners. Portland already leading up to that high turnover margin we mentioned in the opening. And the Linn-Benton Roadrunners are doing a great job to have a good impact. Then, of course, that brings us to one Annika Steen, who's been having herself a great night. She has been doing fantastic at keeping this Roadrunner team on her back. 3 of 11 from the field goal, 2 of 8 on her 3 attempts. A team leading 8 points on the night, as we will now see Bregan Rolland head to the free throw line. Steen has been a big player to step up in the shoes of the absent Sadie Wendrig, the team's leading scorer, second in the conference in points per game. We thought it would be a huge loss for the Panthers, but it is not shown tonight, as the initial free throw by Rolland is good. 12-23 game, under 4.5 to go. To Howard in the paint, to the corner, initial move there. Out of bounds on Linn-Benton. Fielded back, Steen. Back to Wagger. Wagger drives to Steen. Steen attempting to get a quick rebound. Unselfish ball. Passes it to Lydia Gray, who's able to get it herself. Uncovered. And the Roadrunners up 25-12 with under 4 to tick here in the second quarter, leading in to halftime. Back to Rolland. Royce Amena loses it. And it will be out on the Roadrunners. Tipped. Jalen wanted a little bit more there, as she was visibly frustrated heading back to get the inbound. Initial attempt, no good. Arena went for a quick 2, and it dinks off the rim. Areno, high shot, no good. Quick rebound by Howard, one-handed pass. And the Roadrunners are able to switch possession. Lydia Gray. To Steen to Wagger. Howard in the paint, no good. Another too-high attempt that bounces off the backboard and into the hands of the waiting Portland Panthers. Rolland out to Arisamena. Arisamena drives, too short. Recovered quickly by the Roadrunners. Gray out to Wagger, to Howard, drives, good deflection, and it stays in bounds. Beautiful defensive attempt by Rolland. The Roadrunners are able to recover. Quick rebound by the Panthers. Fast turn of events for both teams, but it results in no points for either, as Rolland now drives. Back to Rolland. To Henderson. To Areno. The 1-2-3 combo that has been on the court almost the entirety of the game. And the connection is no good. High pass, too high, out of bounds. Off the hands of a wide open Annika Steen. As Christina Robles, a little too Patrick Mahomesy there with that high, fast pass. As she is not able to hold on, and it falls out of bounds. Areno. Quick pass out to Scherenhausen. The Henderson drives back to Scherenhausen, now to Rolland. Rolland to Areno. Scherenhausen right on one with Howard. Tipped, deflected, recovered by the Portland Panthers. They prevent the turnovers. And Linn-Benton gets another call on them. And the Panthers will head to the free throw line. It will be a foul on Linn-Benton. And the sideline for LB is not happy. Emily Henderson. Up and no good. Attempt number 2, 2:08 remaining, 25-12 game in favor of Linn-Benton. Looking to make it a 13 game, and it's good. Emily Henderson fields it. We now switch to Roadrunner possession. Steen. Now to Lloyds, back to Steen. Slow pass to Wagger. Wagger to Nobles. Nobles back to Wagger. Howard at the free throw line, has it deflected, recovered by Steen. And it looks to be like a call on the Panthers. Turnover. As Linn-Benton will field it. High pass taken away. Emily Henderson. Quick hands, quicker feet, being able to pick it off as she now drives. No look pass. What a connection. Henderson to Areno in the corner. The no look one-handed pass results in Areno sinking the easy two to make it a 15-25 game. Another 10-point swing still in favor of the Roadrunners, but they've been letting up the gas just a bit as they look to turn it back on, and they can't. Steen's initial three is no good. Areno, little coverage, loses it for the moment, and recovered by the Roadrunners. Would have been a great breakaway. High pass here to Steen, no good. And it will be a holding call by the refs. Got a little too handsy there as the Portland Panthers look to have a bit of an injury. Evelyn Hollingsworth has to limp off after taking a nasty hit. Looks like that hold was the correct call, as it will result with the Panthers heading to the line. Went to go for the ball and must have got her foot caught up under there. As we'll see Scherenhausen's first attempt bounce off the backboard. Communication by the inbounders for Linn-Benton. Scherenhausen's up and good. Second free throw is good. 9-point swing here. 16-25, under a minute in counting. Steen. To Lloyds, back to Nobles. Nobles to Steen. Attempts to go for Wagger. Has it, and it's good. Annika Steen is able to get it and get the easy layup. The Portland Panthers, under 30 seconds to go, have to answer here quick. To the corner for Doherty. High pass to Areno. Back to Henderson. Henderson's attempt is no good. Rebounded by the Roadrunners, under 20 seconds to go. Not too much rush here by Linn-Benton as they do lead 27-16. Under 10 to go. The initial attempt bounces off the rim and no good. As Nalia Wagger attempted to get one last three before time expires. And Linn-Benton will come up empty-handed. Your score at halftime, 27-15. The Linn-Benton Roadrunners leading the Portland Panthers in a dominating show. As the Linn-Benton Roadrunners will head into the locker room with the lead. We'll be right back after this short break here on KBVR TV. Welcome back to KBVR TV Sports, as we have the Linn-Benton Roadrunners currently leading 27-16 over the Portland Panthers. Here at halftime, we have a quick sideline report from our sideline reporter, Astrid Keusey. What do you have for me, Astrid?
Well, it's certainly been an interesting game down here for the Roadrunners and the Panthers. We have ended the second quarter with the Roadrunners up at 27 points. Most of the scores have come from 24, 23, and 11 on the Roadrunners side, with only 7 players coming to the game today versus Portland's 9, I believe. So that'll certainly be interesting going into the second half. That's about it. Back to you, Nick.
Thank you, Astrid, and that has been a big key factor for why this game has been high scoring for the Roadrunners. No bench, but it hasn't mattered. We've seen a ton of players play a ton of minutes. The big names that, of course, come to mind are that of Nalia Wagger and Annika Steen, who both played a ton of minutes. Steen and Wagger have been a fantastic combo tonight. It's been a shame that they haven't been able to turn to their bench, but again, it hasn't mattered one bit. They've been able to do a fantastic job of staying in this one. And it's been a big reason of why they've been able to hold on without their key face in one, Sadie Wendrig, who has not been available due to an injury. Portland Panthers currently trailing 16-27. We will be back following this halftime break here on KBVR TV. Once again, Nik Munoz, thank you again for tuning in, and we will be right back. Annika Steen has been on fire tonight as she breaks the huddle, exiting halftime and beginning the second half here. 9 points on the day, 3 of 8 from field goal range, 3 assists. She has been fantastic around the paint as well with 8 rebounds. As we now begin the third quarter, welcome back to KBVR TV. I'm Nik Munoz. 27-16, Linn-Benton leading the Portland Panthers as they will now begin with possession. Nalia Wagger. Now to Bateman to Steen. Back to Wagger, the high three, no good. Nearly went in off the rim as they're now going to have an easy breakaway for Emily Henderson as the Portland Panthers are able to maintain possession. Fight for the ball, no good, out of bounds on Portland. And Linn-Benton with the good initial block there by Annika Steen. And her and Wagger have played a ton tonight. We will now see the Portland Panthers head to the free throw line. And the first attempt is no good.
Box out, rebound.
Attempt number 2 is up and good. And Udoka Amadi is able to sink her second attempt to make it a 10-point game, 17-27, under 9:20 to go here. The high 2 is good. Great attempt there by Lonnie Bateman to sink it. Good initial pass from Lydia Gray. Directing traffic now is Bateman. Driving attempt. Arena with the corner attempt, no good. Loses the ball for a moment, but able to quickly recover is Isabella Loitz, who gets it back to Bateman. Back to Wagger. Gray to Bateman, no good. Airballs the corner, 3 attempt as the Panthers quickly switch court. Staying stride for stride with her is Annika Steen. As Bregan Rollins' attempt, no good, recovered by the Panthers. Attempt number 2, no good. Covered by Emily Henderson. And it has remained a scoreless start. Low scoring fair for both teams. Only 2 simple layups for both. 29-17. High 3 is no good. Recovered by the Panthers, taken away too easy there. Their big center, Amadi, able to strip it. Areno, no look pass. The high 3, no good. Recovered by Linn-Benton. Henderson attempted to take the high shot there, and it falls for 0. Wagger with possession. Out to Steen. Steen drives to Loitz. Nearly loses it. Recovers out to Bateman. High 3, no good. Falls incomplete. Quick change of the court here. Loses possession, taken away by Bateman. Emily Henderson loses sight of the ball for a moment. Bateman, 2-step, no good. Off the rim, recovered quickly by Rollin. Loses it for a moment. High pass out to Areno. In the paint, off the backboard and in. Abby Scheringhausen able to knock that one in. Both teams have been inconsistent on the day in their field goal attempts. That was one of the first for Portland, where it was able to go in off the backboard. Bateman to Loitz. Out to the corner, and it is no good off the rim. Wagger attempted to get the high 3, is able to take it away. Maintained possession for Linn-Benton, waiting for her players to get back. As they will call a foul on the Panthers. They now will also sub in. Abby Scheringhasing out. Out to Bateman now, inbounding. Steen goes up. Lloyd's under the rim, no good. Loses it, cannot get the rebound. And Linn-Benton must quickly recover. Rollin drives off the backboard and gets it. And Bragan Rollin has had to have a big day in order to keep them in this one. 21-29, closest lead we've seen all day since the 4-2 start for the Panthers. Bateman drives, loses the ball out of bounds. Good deflection there by the Panthers. And the foul will be on Portland. Heading to the free throw line now is Bateman. Lonnie Bateman's first attempt. No good. Attempt number 2. Good. 30-21. The Roadrunners go back to extending on to a double-digit lead. Rollin. Out to Walla Wally. No good off the backboard, recovered by Lloyds. Switching sides now to Bateman. And to Lloyds driving. Bateman off the rebound is no good. Attempted to get it off the backboard. Quick switch here for the Panthers. Rollin with possession. Areno, high three, no good. But the Panthers are able to maintain possession before quickly turning it over. Walla Walla went to attempt to get it to another teammate as this one flies out of bounds. Areno attempting to get her hand in there. And it goes out off her fingertips. And Lydia Gray will inbound it. Tight contention. No good. Bateman was unable to sink it. Areno to a wide open player. Dinks it. Great defense there by the Roadrunners to pick up after a quick switch. But it will result in a turnover for them. And the Panthers, after some quick sub-ins by the Roadrunners, will attempt to inbound. Good initial block there by Nalia Wagger. Low pass turnover. And it's out on Linn-Benton. Tried to get too ahead of herself, but she ends up losing it, as we will have a timeout called here by the Portland Panthers. 30-21 game, 4:59 remaining in the third quarter. And as you can see, it is a small bench for the Linn-Benton Roadrunners. Many players out with injury today. They've only had a few, but they've made it count, as they've been both getting a big productive day out of both Nalia Wagger and Annika Steen. They've been able to clean up their turnover problem that they've had consistently plague them, as we said in the opening. They've been able to keep the ball in favor of them with only 6 turnovers on the day. The Portland Panthers already closing in on that high number of turnovers they average with 13. As for points off of turnovers, the Panthers only have 3, whilst Linn-Benton has 5, but they have been able to create those turnovers, which is what matters most. Shooting has consistently picked up for both teams. They've both hit 7 free throws on the night. 11 attempts by the Roadrunners, 12 for the Panthers. However, here's an interesting stat. The Panthers are only 0 of 8 on the day from the three-point line. They have not been taking their long shots at all. Meanwhile, the Linn-Benton Roadrunners are 3 of 21 from the three-point line. Isabella Lloyds has also been one of the best players on the day when it comes to hitting those threes, as she really has been putting together a great day from that 3 line. She's been the only consistent factor in that category. as we will now have Steen inbound here. Out to Nobles. To Gray. Back to Steen. Tries to get it to Gray then. Off her hand. And it will be on the Portland Panthers. Areno with possession now. 30-21 game, under 4.5 to go here in the Linn-Benton Activity Center between these two teams. Areno. Rosamena gets it out to Wally Wally. Rosamena drives, attempts to go off the board and gets it. And the Portland Panthers are able to get a quick swing, 30-23 game, following Jalen Rosamena's quick backboard. Annika Steen. Low pass, wide open, and an easy off the backboard for the Linn-Benton Roadrunners. Nalia Wagger, a quick layup after the fast pass by Lydia Gray. Emily Henderson is going to bounce it out back to Arena, who now leads at top. Back to Henderson. Henderson directing traffic, decides to take it herself. Great defense by the Roadrunners. Contested by Nobles. But right there waiting for her before she could get that hand up was Nalia Wagger. Although the Portland Panthers do maintain possession, the second half has not started off kind to them when it comes to finding those easy points. They've had to earn every bucket. As we see another example of that. A turnover quick. Pass out to Steen. Initial attempt no good. Is able to grab her own rebound. Out to a wide open teammate. The three is no good. Lania Bateman attempted to sink one, and it falls incomplete. Wagger drives out to Nobles. A little too far of a pass, and it's out of bounds and will switch to Panthers ball. Areno. Out to Henderson. One-on-one with Nobles. Jalen, who's able to get it off the backboard and sink it. And now the Roadrunners still hold on to a lead, but once again the Panthers slowly but surely start to dig at that deficit. Nobles high pass out to Gray. Gray gets it to Steen. Steen pump fakes a low pass out to Wagger. Wagger drives, fakes the pass, out to Howard, attempt to go for it. Will drive off the rim, no good. And it will be a foul on the Panthers. And it will send Zoe Howard to the free throw line. Zoe Howard, 2 for 2 on the night. And will be 2 of 3. Attempt number 4 coming up. Howard is good. 3 of 4 on the day from the free throw line for Zoe Howard, as the Portland Panthers with Areno leading the charge. Rosamena driving, leans her back into it, goes up, no good, can't get her own rebound. Great job to stay in bounds, as the Linn-Benton Roadrunners are able to avoid the ball switching possession. Tipped pass out of bounds and into the bench of Linn-Benton. And it looked like that was off the fingertips of the Portland Panthers, so it will be inbounded by the Roadrunners. Nalia Wagger trying to find someone open. Does. Lania Bateman. Lonnie Bateman. Up to Wagger. Wagger to Steen. Keeps it in bounds. Nearly lost it. One-on-one, attempted to get to a teammate. It's deflected and lost in the shuffle, and the Panthers are able to maintain it. High pass to Areno. Blown defensive coverage there by the Linn-Benton Roadrunners. As Jalen Arisomena is able to get through, make it look too easy for the easy layup. It's a 33 game for the Linn-Benton Roadrunners. Under a minute to go in this third quarter. Arisomena out to a corner. One-on-one. Gets it to a teammate and no good. Abby Scherenhausen was the one there who was able to keep it in bounds, but off the backboard and no good. Under a minute and counting. Drives, no good off the backboard. Lonnie Bateman tried to get something, but instead gets the attentions of the refs. And it will be a turnover, and the Portland Panthers, after some quick sub-ins, will be able to inbound this. 49 seconds to go, 33-27 game. The Linn-Benton Roadrunners still maintain possession over the Portland Panthers. Quick rebound is good. Great attempt there by the Roadrunners. Good initial block by Annika Steen to get it to Lydia Gray for the easy layup. Another quick turnover. Wagger fields it to Steen. Howard, the corner three is good. Sinking it. Lydia Gray is able to make the huge play from the corner and extend this lead with under 20 seconds to go. 38-27 Linn-Benton. After a close game was in hand, all of a sudden, LB was able to take it away and make it manageable, as this one will roll out of bounds. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter, as the Portland Panthers will call the quick timeout. 10 seconds left in the third quarter, as the Roadrunners in control. This has been an interesting turn of events for the Panthers. Every single time they try to make it a manageable game, the Roadrunners always come storming back to make it a double-digit possession. And in this case, it was once again the exact same storyline we saw all night. Field goal percentage has picked up for the Panthers. They're now 10 of 46, 21.7 shooting percentage. Not great, but on the Roadrunners side, it's not much better. 13 of 52. A flat 25% on the night. They are still only at 4 threes made, 4 of 23, a 17.4 percentage. Whilst the Panthers have yet to have made a three to start this third quarter. They have yet to have taken that long shot. They are still 0 of 8. It has been strictly from the field or at the free throw line where the Panthers have found a majority of their points. And that is going to have to change soon if they want to continue to claw this lead and walk away with the win. 10 seconds to play. The Roadrunners will field it. It was off the hands of the Panthers. Off the hands of Emily Henderson. Gray into Bateman. Bateman one-on-one with Areno. Good screen set by Howard. Ball out to Howard, is able to maintain it. Shot clock expires, and it doesn't even get there. Like the aggression there by Lydia Gray to sink a last-second three, but it's knocked out of bounds. Great defense by Abby Scherenhausen to knock that one out for the Roadrunners. And it stands as a 38-27 game with Linn-Benton still in charge. 3 quarters down, 1 more to go. We'll be right back here on KBVR TV after this short break. Welcome back to KBVR TV. I'm Nik Munoz, all by myself today here in the Linn-Benton Activity Center in Albany, Oregon, as the hosting Linn-Benton Roadrunners maintain possession and are in the lead 38-27 over the Portland Panthers. Portland now with the ball. Gets it out to Rollin. Rollin drives, attempts to get it off the backboard, and instead it goes into the hands of the waiting Roadrunners. Lydia Gray, fast pass out to Wagger, off the backboard, no good. Rebound good by Steen, however. Second attempt, no good. But there will be whistles. And it will send the Roadrunners to the line following the foul. Annika Steen. Attempt number 1, good. Hits all sides of the rim, but still falls in. Steen on attempt number 2 is good. And now Linn-Benton boasts 2 players with 11 points on the night. Herself and Lonnie Bateman have crossed that margin. With possession now, Portland. Scherenhausen. Out to Rollin. Nice spin move. Back to Henderson. High 3, no good. Short rebound, no good. Taken away by the Roadrunners. Amadi tried to get it off the backboard. Strong pass out of bounds. Right through the hands of Lania Bateman. Lydia Gray, a little too much oomph on that one. And we will now see the Panthers hold possession. Claudia Arena was able to field it, get it back to her teammates. Henderson now back to Rollin, nearly loses it. Maintains her footing. Loses it this time for real, but is able to hold on to it. Quick pass out. Back to Areno. Is able to keep it in bounds, and now it finally falls out of bounds. A lot of sloppy ball handling and high passes by the Portland Panthers. And it results in a turnover of possession for the Portland Panthers. And now, the Roadrunners. Wagger is the ball handler. Back to Lloyds. Back to Gray. Bateman goes for the high 3 from the pass to Gray, and it's good. And Lonnie Bateman, the huge 3 to help extend this one, 43-27. And this game is quickly getting out of hand now for the Panthers in this fourth quarter. Good deflection, stays in bounds for Portland. The high 2 is no good, recovered by Bateman. Down to Wagger. Wagger drives out to Bateman. Shakes off her defender, out to Lloyds, back to Wagger. Sets up the screen. Turnover and taken away, picked off by the Portland Panthers. Switching sides, quick pass. Stays in bounds, nice spin move, no good. The initial 2 by Birgen Rollin, no good. Steen loses the ball for a moment, stays in bounds. And that connection continues to be a highlight for the Roadrunners. Nalia Wagger to Annika Steen. As Steen was able to keep it in before falling out of bounds. As the 3 goes in. Nalia Wagger able to make up for her team falling out of bounds there. And she's able to make the falling attempt by Steen count as the possession results in a high 3 for the Roadrunners. Under 7 to go, 46-27 game as the pass is out of bounds. And the Roadrunners continue to lead. Timeout called by their sideline, and they are amped. Heavy underman today by the Roadrunners. As they have been making it work, though. So many players out with injuries, so many players not available to play today, whether it be from injuries or personal issues. They are not available, and it has not mattered. Most notably, of course, Sadie Wendrick, the team's leading scorer, second in the NWAC in points per game, nowhere to be found, out with an illness, doesn't matter. They're closing in on a 50-burger on the day as the Portland Panthers struggle to reach that 30-point mark. Nalia Wagger, another key face to keep an eye on for the Roadrunners as she has hit 11 points on the day, 4 of 12 from field goal range, 2 of 7 from 3, 1 for 1 at the field goal line, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And on the flip side of that, you have Lania Bateman, 5 of 20 from field goal range, 3 of 12 on her 3 attempts, 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds. and 14 points, which leads the day as the Roadrunners now have 3 players at double-digit points, as Annika Steen, who's 5 of 6 from the free throw line with a team-high 14 rebounds, has 11 points as well, as the Roadrunners await the Panthers to get the inbound here with the lead 46-27. Rolland, one-on-one with Wagner, trying to shake her, loses possession. Bateman takes it away. Momentum swing big time in this fourth quarter of play for the Roadrunners. Steen in the corner looking for someone, gets it to Lloyd. She'll just take the 2 and get it. 48-27, and the Roadrunners continue to pile on. Under 6.5 to go. Henderson looked to go for the 3, and it's a travel on the Portland Panthers. Switching possession now for the Roadrunners. Lydia Gray looking to tie her shoe now. Going for the double knot. And fields it. Nalia Wagner with possession, gets it to Steen. In quadruple coverage, goes up for it, and it's deflected. Udoka Amadi using that 6'2" frame to knock it out of bounds. Possession now for Linn-Benton. High pass, Bateman is able to maintain. Gets it out to Wagner. Tight coverage here as the Panthers are able to not get the rebound initially, but they're able to hang on. Wagner went for the 2 and doesn't get it. Linn-Benton playing a little loose here. They're going into zone, and that is out of bounds. Jalen Arosa-Mena attempted for the high pass, and it flies out. And Steen will now hit her own double knot before inbounding this one. Steen out to Wagner. Onto Portland's side of the court now. Wagner. Pump fake, takes the shot to Gray. Out to Bateman, who then gets it. And Lonnie Bateman continuing to have her high production night. Areno, one-on-one. Out to Arosa-Mena. She'll take her own 2. Amadi with the rebound off the backboard, no good. But Claudia Areno is able to come in, and on the 3rd rebounding attempt is able to get it. 50-29 game here. Portland leading. Linn-Benton leading. Portland able to get the turnover here. Big time for them to hopefully cut down to this lead. Closing in under 4:50 to go. Off the rim and back into the possession of the Linn-Benton Roadrunners. Wagner out to Bateman. Bateman drives. Underhand throw taken away by Areno. Good initial defense there trying to box her in. No good though, however. As the Panthers are able to get away with some shoving, trying to find the rebound. As they can't, and there will be a foul on Arosa-Mena. They call it, and it will switch possession. Looks like that slap to the face was taken personal by the refs, and they will stand. It's been a very tight back and forth by 2 teams who, as we said in the opener, are both trying to avoid the last place spot in the NWAC conference. Steen with possession now, receiving it from Bateman to Noble. She'll attempt her own high shot, no good. As they now attempt to switch the side. Henderson breaks away, 2 in her face, doesn't matter, goes for it and gets it. And Emily Henderson with the quick breakaway and the easy points. Lonnie Bateman out to Steen. Steen Looking to find someone open, out of bounds. Too hard of a pass intended for Lydia Gray. It switches possession. Rosa-Mena will field it. Out to Areno. Switching sides. Areno gets it to Henderson. Henderson, high attempt, no good. And it will be a turnover as Amadi went out of bounds with possession, trying to plead her case, but it looks like that elbow touched the blue, and it will be a turnover in favor of the Roadrunners as they will now call another timeout. And the Linn-Benton Roadrunners with the lead, the momentum, and all the confidence in the world with under 3.5 to go in the fourth and final quarter of this one. Lania Bateman is currently 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 of 12 from the 3, and 5 of 20 from field goal range. She has been taking her shots all night long, but she has made them count when it matters most as she sits with a team high 14 points on the night. Aforementionedly, Nalia Wagger and Annika Steen, 23 and 24, both sit at 11. Steen, without any threes made, 0-3, sits at that double-digit point margin on the night. No one on the Panthers sideline has yet to have hit double digits, with their leading scorer, Claudia Areno, sitting with 9 points. But a big reason for that, again, is the fact that both teams have been very inconsistent with how they've been shooting, but more importantly, it seems like the Panthers have been completely giving up on their attempts to go for 3. Heading into the fourth quarter, they only were 0 of 8. They were then able to be 0 of 11. Hitting 3 more attempts before we now have this new incoming inbound. 50-31 game. Linn-Benton on top. Portland needing an answer and needing one fast. Lonnie Bateman out to Gray. To Howard. Nobles with possession, out to Gray. Gets it to Howard. Quick pass to Lloyd. She'll go for the 3. No good. Recovered by Howard. Loses it. Areno with possession. Attempts to drive. Tipped. And out of bounds. Linn-Benton will receive off the fingertips of the Portland Panthers. Lydia Gray. Out to Bateman. Bateman to Lloyds. Lloyds out to Nobles. Back to Lloyds. One-on-one trying to find someone. Incoming comes Gray. Gray to Bateman. Quick pass and handoff to Gray. Zoe Howard for the 3. Air balls it. Nobles is able to rebound. Looks like she stayed in bounds for a moment, but is able to slightly stick her feet out of bounds and force the turnover. We will have some quick sub-ins now for the Panthers. Looking to inbound now is Bregan Rolland. Rolland to Areno. Initial pass by Rolland is taken away. Gray out to Nobles, off the backboard, recovered by Gray, deflected by Umani, and it switches for the Panthers. Under 2 to go here. Rolland off her face, loses it. Jump ball recovered by the Panthers. Attempted to go for the rebound, dinks it off her forehead, and loses the ball. And it will result in a Panthers turnover. Portland with possession. As Portland now sits with 25 turnovers on the night, already hitting over their average. As the corner 3 is no good by Gray. As Bateman will now attempt her own 3 as it dinks off the backboard and out of bounds. Linn-Benton sitting with 15 turnovers on the night. Portland with that previous one now jumps up to 26. And the turnover issue for both teams continues, but for Portland, a disastrous season when it comes to keeping the ball out of harm's way continues tonight. Henderson drives. It's up, and it's no good. Recovered by Lydia Gray. and it goes out of bounds. Henderson with the little kick. The defensive attempt won't matter as the Roadrunners will maintain possession. Gray out to Bateman. Nobles drives out to Gray. Good screen by Lloyd, sets up Nobles. Attempts for the high pass. Great takeaway by Bateman, who sinks it, but they will call a whistle. And it will be a foul on the Panthers. So Linn-Benton will field it. Lydia Gray. Out to Nobles, one-on-one with Henderson. Tight coverage here, looking like they're running to go zone. Linn-Benton seems to not be able to find anything. Gray to a wide open Loitz. Loitz will just send it. It'll airball and fly out of bounds. 50-31 game with under a minute to go, 53 seconds before. That's all for tonight. Clock starts again, 50 seconds and under. Doherty. Out to Rolland to Henderson. The attempting to, no good. Recovered by Loitz. Gets it out to Gray. No hurry in the world for the Roadrunners. Under 30 seconds to go. Gray directing traffic. Loitz. Bump fakes out to Bateman. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Not enough time. They have to take the shot, and they get points off of it. Good drive by Lonnie Bateman. It's a 52-31 game, under 13 seconds to go. And the minimal sideline for the Linn-Benton Roadrunners get ready to shake hands is with under 5, 4, 3, 2. Rollins' attempt is good right before the half second. And the Linn-Benton Roadrunners are able to hold on to this one. A commanding lead in the Linn-Benton Activity Center, 52-33 over the Portland Panthers, as LBCC is able to defend home court. A commanding win on all fronts as they were able to have a fantastic night all around. A 26-16 turnover ratio favoring the Roadrunners. The Panthers could not maintain possession all night long. 0 of 11 from 3 compared to Linn-Benton, 6 of 30, but they still hit 6 compared to Portland's 0. So it doesn't matter in the end. Linn-Benton is still able to hold on to the huge momentum swing that did not let up after they were able to come back from a taunting 0-2 deficit in the first quarter before completely running away with it. As Lonnie Bateman, Nalia Wagger, and Annika Steen all have double-digit points. The final score, 52-33, as the Linn-Benton Roadrunners with the commanding win over the visiting Portland Panthers. Another great display for the Roadrunners to maintain a decent lead within the NWAC and their own individual conference in order to stay alive in this one. As we will be right back following this short break to give you game break, sideline interviews before we send it away. One more time, 52-33 matchup between the Linn-Benton Roadrunners and the Portland Panthers. We will be right back. Activity Center, your final score on the evening, 52-33 in favor of the Linn-Benton Roadrunners over the visiting Portland Panthers. One of the high performers of the night was Annika Steen with a team high tying 11 points. She was on fire tonight. Sideline reporter Astrid Keusey was able to get a hold of her. Astrid, what do you have for me?
Hello, I'm here with Annika Steen. Annika, what was your mentality going into this game?
I feel like just have fun. Have fun and play together.
That's great. How do you feel about how the game went?
I feel like it was pretty good. A little messy, but I feel like we put together a game and came out with a dub. Yeah.
You guys made me a little nervous there with the third quarter with Portland kind of making a comeback there. How did you guys kind of push back against that, make sure they didn't score any more points?
I feel like just like communicating and like talking together as a group and saying like we need to like come together instead of like growing apart in the game.
That's great. All right, well, that's about all. Thank you so much, Annika. Back to you, Nik.
Thank you, Astrid and Annika. The Linn-Benton Roadrunners were able to have a commanding victory over the visiting Panthers. A big reason for that, 26 turnovers by the Portland Panthers. As the Linn-Benton Roadrunners had only 16, it was a rough back and forth, but nonetheless, the Roadrunners were able to hold on and pull off the win. 10 of 15 from the free throw line, 6 of 30 from 3, but it doesn't matter as the Portland Panthers were 0 of 11. And that was all she wrote as the Roadrunners were able to walk away with the commanding win and look toward their next match with much optimism as they're able to break their one-game losing streak and rebound as the Portland Panthers now fall to 4 losses in a row. We'd like to give a special shout out to that of Tim from the Linn-Benton Activity Center staff, allowing us to come out and have this overall fun shoot and another special live sports broadcast on KBVR. Big shout out to everybody here tonight working on the crew. Cams, Ava Huffner, Hannah Grayson, and Robbie Henkel. Audio, Andre Bedoya-Bunch. Engineers, Brady, Elliott, Elijah Zeigler. Our sideline reporter, Astrid Keusey. Advisor on staff, Garret, Gravink. Our punch director, Drew West. Our producer, Brynn Kirkland. I'm very tired, and also Nik Munoz. Thank you for tuning in to KBVR TV. Look forward to our next broadcast coming up is on February 14th as the men's basketball team will take on the Clackamas team, looking to make a big splash here in Albany, Oregon, as LBCC looks to once again defend home court. Thank you for tuning in to KBVR TV for another special sports broadcast. We will see you next time.